Peter Sweden here. In Sweden there's a problem with the violent left. Recently it was revealed that Sweden's ambassador to Germany, Per Töresson, has close ties with Antifa. In fact, his own daughter is an active member. So who is Antifa in Sweden? Well, according to the Swedish security service Säpo, Antifa, together with other violent radical left organizations, are the biggest threat to Sweden's democracy. Antifa in Sweden is known to commit a long list of serious violent crimes against political opponents. Their sister organization, the Revolutionary Front, recently had to put their activities on ice because many of their members were jailed for violence. In fact, just a few days ago, Antifa in Sweden are suspected to have set fire to several cars. One infamous person, Tobias Hübinette, who has been a member of Antifa and is now running a anti-fascist media publication, hanging out people for wrongthink, has been involved in many violent actions in the past, including several arson attacks, criminal damage and much more. He has also been a suspect in a murder case. Some of the things he said in the past include, quote, "I plain and simple start to attack or more or less assault people that acted racist in my presence. It could be everyone from skinheads to kids in school or older men and women," unquote. Another not so nice thing he said include, quote, "The white race is inferior in every thinkable level," unquote. What a nice guy, eh? Then we have another Antifa guy called Martin Fredriksson. He also seems to enjoy political violence. Martin, together with two other Antifa members, have been arrested for burning down a McDonald's with Molotov cocktails. What is also alarming is that these people are involved in making a opinion registry of political opponents in Sweden. And it seems they especially like to target people who support the Swedish Democrats, which is a nationalist party. Martin Fredriksson is behind a group called the Research Group. They are registering the opinions of thousands of Swedes, creating a database with very sensitive personal details. Many of the so-called journalists, Antifa members, that work in the research group are convicted of violent crime. But the thing is, the research group work closely with and is partially financed by a major mainstream media publication in Sweden called Expressen. Many of the ordinary Swedes that are on their opinion register have gotten home visits from mainstream media journalists harassing them for being Nazis and racists, which is just another term in Sweden for people who are critical of mass migration. And surprise, surprise, the research group recently got a prestigious journalistic prize in Sweden for their work in hanging out people who criticize mass migration online. And who gave them this prize? Well, none other than Hanna Tjärne, now CEO of SVT, which is a state-owned news channel in Sweden. Paid by for taxpayers' money, obviously. Antifa, getting a prestigious journalistic prize in Sweden. Meh.